Hello. So today we'll be talking about the uh, executive order which was signed last Wednesday by U.S. President Joe Biden, and what does it mean, and how the investors and cryptocurrencies will be protected. So it's a big boost for the cryptocurrency industry. So we'll talk about that, and also we'll give a small glimpse about how scams are done in DeFi, in crypto, in cryptocurrencies, so that like you are aware on which projects to invest and which projects like you should just like you should skip. So let's get going. So here we last Wednesday. So the U.S. President, Mr. Joe Biden has signed an executive order on Wednesday calling for the government to examine the risks and benefits of cryptocurrencies. So let's go to what is the like actual meaning of it. So it's meant to protect the customers, so consumer and investor protection, then the financial stability, to bring in some stability to the market, then to stop illicit activity, and then to put US on a competitive ness on a global stage, so that this technology is developed for the best interest, so that like it leads to uh, it leads to development. Now and also this is financial inclusion, so that it works with the mainstream like economy, and then like innovation is also like encouraged. So this means that it's used to protect the customers, so that scams are taken care of, so that people are made aware that this about the crypto scams and how it is done, and all these things, so that the consumers are protected, uh, and investor protection is there. So that's the main gist of it. So based on the news, so we see Bitcoin going up like almost around 8 to 10% yesterday. So that's good news for the cryptocurrency investors. So yeah, so that's how it is. So here so you can see it's to stop all these activities, and so then also we see that in China mining was banned, and then this mining servers was moved to the US and Kazakhstan and all these countries. So this is also been discussed, and which may lead to climate change in the times to come, because as you are aware that mining servers like in the old proof of work uh, proof of work method, it uses a lot of power, it uses a lot of electricity. So that's why it consumes a lot of power, and which is not good for the environment. So the US competitiveness should be there. So this was there in discussed. Then there also talks about making a digital dollar, where this central bank digital currencies. So this has been discussed. So this might come in the later time, like you never know. So this was also discussed, and so yes, so that's the basic things, basic gist of the like executive order. So there's nothing to fear, and it's so it so that's why cryptocurrency is going up since the last few years because of this order. So that uh, government is also making some regulations, so that to protect the investors, to protect the consumers, and to stop scams, so that we will be having a lot of regulations, so that criminal activity is tracked, because and then people are also made aware of the cryptocurrency scams. Now let's move on and talk about DeFi app, where 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 I was where we meet a lot of developers, or we meet a lot of clients like who needs a similar application, like DeFi application. Then we study the system, and if we see that a scam involved, that this application is not good, then we don't take that project forward. And so it's a duty to educate our users, so that they are aware that this type of scams is multi-level marketing scams are there. So here, if you go into this Titano Finance, so I'll be making a detailed video about this. So here it tells that it gives highest fixed API 102,043%. So it means that you are getting 1000x based on investment per annum. So if you deposit $10, then you multiply by 1000, so you'll get 10,000. From $10 it becomes $10,000 is 1 year. That's impossible. It's not possible. So here it tells that first automatic staking and compounding in a wallet, then get rewards every 30 minutes, 48 times daily. So all this are there, and we'll also talk about the white paper and how the creator of this contract can do a rug pull, because most of the permissions are there with him, so he can change anytime the person is given, and he can blacklist addresses, he can whitelist addresses, all these things. So all these are this thing. So this is a rug pull project. So people should be aware that this type of returns in a DeFi project is impossible. And so even if the website looks good, it's amazing, and you see a lot of people influencers talking about this project, and most of these influencers are not from a technical background. They are paid to market this product, so that more people join in. It becomes a chain, a multi-level chain, so that the people on the top, they make money, and then when the project stops, the people below, they lose all the deposit. So that's been happening in the crypto world. So be aware of applications like this, where if you go in depth, then you will see that these are all scams going around. So till then, we'll talk again, and we'll talk with more projects. We'll talk about programming. We'll update about cryptocurrencies which are good. And please do share our channel and tell us if you find some interesting projects, so we can also discuss about them, whether it's a good investment or whether it's a bad investment also, and how to become a blockchain developer. We have some videos previous videos in programming and all. Do have a look in those. And